find the sum of individual numbers. So what do you mean by this one? Now what do you mean by this one is, for this the input will be, you need to ask the user to enter a number, and the number can be any number. For your understanding, I am giving the number as 123. Any number can be asked. It can be a single digit number. If it is a single digit number, the output will be the same number. If you give 1 to 9 any number, single digit number, the output will be the same number. But if you give more than one digit number, then the output will be like this. So here as an example, I have taken a 3-digit number. So your output should be, for this program, 1 plus, it should perform 1 plus 2 plus 3. So the output will be 6. So how you got this output? Your output will be, individual number should be added and then you need to generate this output. Got it, all of you? So this is how you need to find out the sum of individual numbers. Now to do this task, what we need to do, you need to take the individual number and that number should be added to the already existing sum value, and you need to get the next number and that should be added to the already existing number. Like that you need to perform. Right? Now to do this task, what normally can any one of you tell me what is the logic behind this one? How can we get the individual numbers? Remember, we need to get 3 as an individual number, and then you need to get 2 as an individual number, and then 1 as an individual number. Individual numbers we need to get, and we need to add that number to our sum number. Initially, sum you take one variable as 0, and for that these individual numbers can be added. So what I am doing, 0 I will be taking, and to that 0, yeah, very good. So to that 0, first digit has to be added, second digit has to be added, and third digit to be added. Or else you can go in the reverse order. 3 has to be added first, 2 has to be added first, and 1 has to be added first. Most of you have told the correct one. So here you need to use your arithmetic operations. Like we know we have 2 arithmetic operations, modulus, and we have another arithmetic operation, slash. Can you tell me what happens when you perform A modulus B? What it will give? Will it give the quotient or remainder? A modulus B, if you perform, it will give you the remainder. What do you mean by the remainder? What do you mean by the remainder? Suppose 123 mod 10 if I do. Follow carefully. Mod 10 if I give. What will be your output? Can you tell me? You will get a value of 3. Remainder. You will get the remainder 3. And suppose if you do, so you are successful in getting this value 3, individual value. But for the next time, you need to get 12. So what can we do? We have an option like, if you perform 12 mod 10, then you will get 2, right? Similarly, if you remove the 2 and if you have only one value, 1 mod 10 if you do, then you will get one value. So we are successful in getting the 3 to 1. But if you observe, if you want to move from this statement to this statement, this 3 has to be removed. To remove that task, to remove that number, we can use this division operation. So what do you mean by A by B? What operation will be done by this one? You will be getting the quotient. Quotient you will get. So what do you mean by that one? If you do 1 by 3 slash 10, what value you will get? Can you tell me? 1 by 3 slash 10. What do you mean by the quotient? 12. So you will get this 12. Is it quotient or coefficient? Am I pronouncing it right? Yeah. Got it, all of you? Now again, you got 12, right? Now again, you got 12. Now if you perform 12 by 10, what value you will get? If you perform 12 by 10, you will get a value of 1. Understood, all of you? So we are successful in getting this number by using this operation, and we are successful of getting an individual number by using this modulus operation. I hope you all are understanding this, the reason behind these two, using these two operators, modulus operation and quotient operation. Now, let us use the same thing in doing our task. Okay, so the same thing, let me copy this one. Okay, so enter a value. I will be asking the user I will be asking the user to enter a value, and that value I will be storing in a variable called n. Got it, all of you? Now, what you need to do repeatedly, you need to perform one task. What is the task? Can you tell me? Let us consider this number is stored in n, and each time let us store that number in. Each time let us store that number after performing this modulus slash operation in n itself. Got it, all of you? So what I am doing? Let me write the for loop later. So first, what I will do? N equal to n mod 10 we will be doing to get your last number, or what we'll do, let us store that number in reminder, because we are getting that number as a reminder, right? Now this reminder, what we need to do, let us add that reminder to a sum variable, sum plus r. Isn't it or not? What we are doing, we are getting this 3, and this 3 we are adding. So this I have performed in a reverse order. What I have done, this we have done like this, 0 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, like this. This has been changed like that. Don't get confused. Now initially 3 we got, 3 has been added to this, it should be added to 0. That means sum has to be declared as sum equal to 0. Okay. Now, after performing this task, what we need to do, we are successful in getting this value, and we have added that value to our sum. Now, what we need to do, this has to be converted to 12. How we can convert that one to 12? This 123 has to be divided with 10. What is our 123? Our 123 is n by 10 we need to perform. Again, that has to be stored in n itself, because our number has to be modified. Now, can you tell me the same these three steps to be repeated how many number of times? Can you tell me how many number of times we need to repeat the same task? We need to write some condition here, because we are performing the same task. We are at n has to be modulus with 10, and we are getting that number, and that number has to be added with the sum, and that number has to be divided with 10 to get your 12. So we are performing it 3 times. By taking this example, we are telling it to be performed 3 times. But we have to generalize this one. So can you tell me how many number of times we need to do this? So if we extend this one, let us consider 1. Okay. 1/10, what it will give? Zero. So can we write, okay, is it 0? Right? So can we write while n is greater than 0, we need to perform this task? You heard, all of you? While n is greater than 0. Initially n value is a positive 123 number. So let us have the same approach of writing one table. So let me copy this. So this is our n, this is our r, and let me add, yes. Now what is the initial value of n? 123. Follow carefully, all of you. N value is 123. So n value 123 is greater than 0, which is true. It will come here. N is modulus of 10. So r value will be, now you will have a value of 3, and s value is initially 0. Initially it is 0. Okay. Now 0 plus 3 will be 0 plus 3 we have. So 0 plus 3. Now n value will be changed to n by 10. N by 10 means, what do you mean by that one? You will get a value of 12. Got it? Now Coming here, 12 is greater than 0, which is true. Come here. Yeah, let me check that. So now 12 mod 10 will be equal to your 2 value, and you will be getting 3 plus 2 here. If anything is mistake, you please tell me. 3 plus 2 is right, and n by 10 will be 1 now, right? Now come here, 1 mod 10 is 1 now. Okay, now you will be getting 5 plus 1, because 3 plus 2 is 5, and 5 plus r should be added. Now coming here, 1 by 10 will be equal to 0. 1 by 10 will be 0. You will get in the question, right? Now 0 is greater than or equal to 0, which is false. So you will be coming out of this loop, and then finally you need to print your value. Where your value will be stored? Your value will be stored in yes. So finally printf sum equal to %d, comma, your value is stored in yes. That's it. So this is your program to find out the sum of individual numbers. Understood all of you? Is this clear to all of you? Got it? So these two are not required. So we will be closing our loop here. Right? Note down this program all of you to find the sum of individual numbers. So you should be more careful. What is the you should know what is the use of this modulus symbol and this percentage symbol. Right? Note down this program. So according to this example, you will get an output of 6.